Hello everyone and welcome back to the Ironside cast with me, Matt. But before we fall for you all here on Schmidt Spring. I think it's Schmidt Spring, although it looks a little bit wintry, but I guess it's boring or something. Maybe on the Eastern Front. Let's go for a place. Listen to the Germans today. We have arranged Karmas the Waffen-SS for the commander. We have Smoky straight with Panzer Tactics for the Waffen-SS. The VH-18 starting up with Leichte Division for the Wehrmacht. And Familie Ritter with Strafdivision for the Wehrmacht. We send the service today. We have Jiven 007 without a commander. We have Crazy Man NL without a commander. We have Poots with Artillery Division. Oh, is it an artillery regiment? No, it is division for the Soviet Union. And we have Mano without a commander. Should be interesting to see. Schmidt Spring is a map we've had some pretty damn good battles on for a while, so let's see what happens. So it's this little town down here with some buildings, and also up here, I think. Yep. Structures about on either side. We have a little bit of an open area with some trenches in the center here and some farm work. Interesting to see. Looks like the first shots have already been fired. Storm Pioneers opening fire on the Soviets. Storm Pioneers will do a pretty damn good job. Looks like arranged Karma's gone for Jäger. So two pretty high quality German commanders. Generally high quality. This is Sturmgraniers coming up behind me. Also some Hitler Youth coming onto the fields. Yes, some Sturmgraniers from the Jäger Division as well. And some 600 Aufklarer. Very elite ace infantry that you only have 3 of in a squad. But pretty damn good. Also sneak around, I think. I don't think we can see them actually having a sneak here on our bar. But I'm pretty sure they can infiltrate and sneak around. So we're trying to get more forces down here to try and apply pressure. Here we have the Wehrmacht trying to move up slowly with their Volksgrenadiers. Pioneers have encountered some Soviets up here in the town. Bring up more their own units. We also have an Aufklarer on the field early for the Wehrmacht. But this Waffen-SS is having a long firefight down here. Hitler Youth moving to flank. We have some Fontoviki coming up here for the Soviet Union. And shots are being fired. We might see a Molotov inside the structure soon. Up here it comes. Actually, just a grenade, not a Molotov. I feel the Molotov might have been better to deny the structure. Because the Germans are just going to jump back inside. That might actually mean the Soviets are going to lose that firefight. Yep, they have to pull back. You know, the Wehrmacht is spread out around here. Good to see this. The Wehrmacht is spread over the cover instead of piling up. Those are firefights up here. Looks like the Soviet Artillery Division is having a firefight too. We have other commander choices. Does not look like it yet. Guess the Soviets can be a little bit more conservative in picking their commanders. The Jäger troops are pushing up here. The VR-43 is being handed out here to the A squad. Maxim is now opening fire. But Germans are slowly trying to push up. Smoke rays being popped. Good to see. That's going to allow the Germans to get a little bit further up. Trying to get in the flank here. Very smart. But Germans need to get some more infantry up. They are forcing the Maxim to pull back because they've got a good flanking shot here. And up here, the Soviets are slowly pushing through. Germans are holding back in this area with their troops. And the Wehrmacht is just mainly deciding to hold the line along the length of the map. The Germans need to get a fuel point. Looks like Waffen-SS is really going for this fuel point to be what they take. They're not really having an easy time getting to it. Grenade there. Oh, almost kills the MG team. The sappers get close. That might be the end of that machine gun team. They're actually trying to booby trap the building. Probably actually a smart move, but they decide to go inside instead, which they get shot up by the Pioneers for doing that. And the Germans can't really get to the point. Now there's a Maxim covering it. They are ready to bring up more infantry. They're also laying mines in case they get pushed back. Good to see. We have an MG42 here from the Wehrmacht. I think that's an MG42. Looks like it. Now I'm trying to push here some Grenadiers with Gewehr 43s. With some semi-automatic rifles to work with. But there's some barbed wire in the way. And I might lure them to... No, they actually have clear way, except there's a Maxim back there. Never mind. And that's going to be a very tight corner to get through. I don't think the Germans can actually make that. Oh, we have Maxim nearby, and then this Maxim can always relocate if they need it. Let's go out to search and start building up an infrastructure back here. But the Wehrmacht continues their skirmishing in the center. Mthis is preparing to send more troops, but so are the Soviets. Both sides still fighting over this structure here. It is quite important, I think. Oh, we have some booby traps on some of the structures here by the Germans. They're prepared in case they have to pull back. Port headquarters are being established here by the Germans, or by the Waffen-SS anyway. Even a small pack is being rolled up. So even using the smaller AT guns is still something. Oh, Germans are smoking and then they're gonna cut the barbed wire. Now that is good play right there. And the staff division has to pull up there pretty damn quick. There's some cover they can use here. Passing a geballte Ladung first. Good to see. Maxim does not want to get inside the structure. Oh, but there's also a flamethrower from the Soviets. No, they're not really working for the Germans. They think they have to pull back, and indeed they do. They cannot take that fight anymore. And the Hitler Youth are starting to push up here, being supported by some Sturmgrenadier. So let's take a hold in this large structure, which is not really going to help them much at the moment. Some, unfortunately, is moving up here with MP40s to try and provide some cover. It's like one is going for shock. Nothing for Jiven. Nothing for Mano. So it's still being somewhat conservative with their commander picks. As I said, the Soviets can afford to be. Soviets have a lot of equipment they can use without a commander that can help them. Mortars are starting to arrive slowly. The Volkswagen is going to try and hold. We also have a squad of ARF class here in the center, a team rather. What vision are they providing? Not a lot. It's better than nothing, I guess. Volkswagen have to pull back. More Maxim pushing up here for the Soviets. They're also bringing some minesweepers. Realizing there are minefields to stop them. If you can hear anything in the background, it's my washing machine. Only I have washing over of my clothes, so if you hear some weird gurgling, it's that. It's pretty clear at the moment. Oh, we have a Lieutenant here for the Wehrmacht pulling up. Very smart. We also have the Sturmgrenadiers of the Waffen-SS supporting. We're going in on the Lieutenant. Oh, that's not good. Oh, what the hell was that? Is there a demo charge planted there? And the Lieutenant Milky has a artillery strike off on this structure. But the one to Maxim, but that's fine, I guess. Fragmentation going into Fontoviki, suppressing them. And then the Waffen-SS quickly just rush for the structure here. But Molotov is being tossed inside it. That's not looking good for this Sturmgrenadier squad. Yeah, they're caught way out of place. They're not gonna make it. Oh, that's not good for those Sturmgrenadiers. We do see the Wehrmacht now pushing up, but they're still being suppressed by something, by the Dushkin placement. It's a very tight corridor to get through. Well, this is going on the surface side, holding down here. Encountering a lot of Waffen-SS troops. Ooh, they hit the Aufklärer. But the Aufklärers are pretty damn accurate. They have to pull that guy back. He's very expensive. Looks like he will make it, though. The Soviets suffered quite a lot of casualties, but the Germans still lost a few good models here. And I think in total the Soviets will be cheaper to replace than the Germans. We have some Panzergrenadiers now here for the Wehrmacht. But they don't have a good way of pushing up here. Now the Soviets are coming to make a comeback.
Now have access to additional battlefield options.
That's a lot of Fontoviki. That's a lot of professional Soviet infantry. You don't want to just fight headlong into Fontoviki like, oh, good grenade. I don't think that Panzergrenadier is going to make it. Yeah. Oh, that's painful.
We have lost a squad.
You know, the Soviets still press down here bit by bit. They're pushing pretty hard at the Waffen-SS. Do some Panzer Grenadiers from the first assist in the field. Will be enough to hold. This gun's also being rolled up. And pack's also being rolled out. It's a small pack, but it looks like it's 5 centimeter. Empty bunker is doing its best. Down here we have the Waffen still fighting. Oh, so many hits on the flank here with MP40s, and the Soviets realize what's going on. Could have been mowed down by the MP40s there. Oh, that's painful. And we have the Half-Class coming up behind. Half-Class being very aggressive here. The Gewehr 43s, they can kind of afford to be, but they need to use cover. Oh, that's a lot of conscripts. Oh! Even elite infantry can take losses quickly out in the open, as you can see. We need to use cover. Oh, recon team also fires in now. Actually getting a kill there. And suddenly that position completely turned around. The Germans lost practically everything in this push. Oh, they have practically lost everything. They only have an MG team left. That is painful. But the Southern November is still fine to fight and push through. And we have a lot of cover to work with, but they are throwing smoke grenades. There's Soviets everywhere. They can move around every corner. That's a grenade. That's actually a satchel charge. Only kills one German though, but now the smoke is about to clear. The Germans don't want to stay there. Boy, that has to pull back. He's too costly to be here. He's too important. We do see Panzer IV F1, so now it's time to arrive. We also have SS Fallschirmjägers running on the front line now, unique to SS Jäger. Pretty damn good elite infantry. Very costly though. Looks like they've after this pushing down, up through down here. Panzer Grenadiers with Sturmgewehrs somehow managing to pull through. Throwing a blink over to block the direction of the Maxim, good to see. But we have a T-60 coming up. They do a Panzerfaust. They take out a T-60. They have to pull back, and that's going to be a very bad retreat path. Oh, that's painful. Didn't really have a good way to retreat there. Shock troopers now running on the front line for the Soviets. So it's escalating the battle. Another T-60 rolling around down here. And you thought just been able to hold fire, but it's got too close. They've been spotted. And the Fallschirmjägers are in trouble. They're out in the open. You don't want to lead infantry out in the open. They're not good like that. You want them to be behind cover. Sniper tube pip's gonna be their death. And the Soviets managed to push too far up. Oh, Shotgun was almost got killed though. So the MG-34 and the Hitler You've actually managed to hold the Soviets back for a little bit. Panzer IV F1 is moving down here to support. Panzer Grenadiers is moving alongside it. We have a second Panzer IV F1 arriving. But Siscon is starting to take shots in. You can see the F1. The Wehrmacht is still trying to push up here. We have the Kettenhunde. There are military police on the front line as well. Looks like the Luftwaffe flying overhead for a recon run. Seeing the Soviets laying mines. F1 took a big hit there from Mthis. Oh, it gets taken out. We also have Soviet penal troops on the field now. Die Strafniki, or Strafnoi. But the Germans are definitely fighting very hard here. The Soviets are just going to keep pushing. The Soviets are really good at pushing in 4v4s. I feel the Soviet power kind of gets magnified the larger the game is. But you can just feel how many more resources and manpower they have available. Germans have to play really hard here. Oh, we also have a Feldfunkgerade on the field here, which would allow the Mthis to call into specific Jägers, now that they're playing as Jäger. But now we'll see any. We'll see at some point. Up here, the Ketmund are mowing down some Panzerwiki. The Sturmgewehr are really working out there. But they cannot push up with all the mines that have been laid. Also, there's got a Panzerjägers waiting around there in ambush. Good to see. Actually, keeping them in an ambush position would hold fire. That's how you're meant to use them. Of course, they don't know about any recon teams. You have T-54s on the move here. And you have Specialist Penals arriving as well. NG-42 still holding down here. That was meant to run through though. Ooh, they might have an opening here they can use. NG-4 supposed to move. Manages to move. No, it's been also hold fire. Hold stance. Oh no. Ow. Yeah, that is painful. You need to always remember to click to get them off hold position if you're going to move them. Panzer IV J arriving now for Mthis. Have some help moving the odds down there, but it'll be hard to tell.
What do you need?
This gun's also being used as artillery pieces down here. And the Soviets are pushing up again. Shock troopers leading the way. They're running into a bunker there. They can break the suppression. But it's a very risky thing to do while under fire like that still. They managed to kill the gun in the bunker. Molotov in the bunker, that's going to clear it out. Shock troopers decide to pull back. Looks like the Germans have entrenched the F1. Will allow it to fire a lot faster and provide some support. But it's hitting a lot of cover. That's what now pushing down here. It's hit by a Cisco knife by the looks of it. Not sure which. Looks like the one down here. It's gonna force it back for a while. Actually, we're trying to do the best here, but they're not really dealing with some good positions. Conscripts do have heavy cover down here to work with. And artillery standing around the German positions. The Wehrmann on the northern flankers is sticking in. We are seeing a Panzer IV being prepared. And we also have a Hauptmann arriving on the field. The Germans are getting the officer corps out at least. I like to see these Panzerjägers just waiting. Exactly what you want to do with them. There's more T-54s rolling onto the battlefield. We also have an H-85 down here, so one has gone for tank destroyer. That's going to be a problem for any German tanks that might show up. Oh, it's targeting the HQ. That's going to put the Germans into panic mode, I think. Because that's doing some good damage to it. And the HQ's not going to survive that. And the frontal armor's just holding up too well. Hanskan is doing their best here, using long-range scopes. And the F1 is holding well while it's entrenched for the moment. The Alpha class have been spotted out in the open low. H-85 is turning around to fire it. I don't think F1 can survive that. Oh, it misses! It is a hard target to hit. Like, entrenched tanks are actually quite hard to hit sometimes. And when they are hit, they have surprisingly high armor. Of course, the issue is you cannot move them when they're entrenched. Ooh, and we have Panzer IV on the flank. Had to be cut that H-85 though. Oh, yeah, takes out one Panzer IV. But H-85 is almost down. But the entrenched F1 is still holding. Germans still hold the line. Still they're not hitting the fuel point for a very long time. F1 is not being used as an artillery piece. It's just you can't actually use the F1 as an artillery piece. Fires for high explosive rounds. We also have a bunker here, a pillbox. Germans are certainly fortified themselves. And they're just waiting for something. They have brought a heavy mortar into the field and another Aufklärer. The insurance just holding their flank at the moment, but there's not really much happening on this flank. So the Soviets are just taking in, but that's actually not good for the Soviets because they could easily be pushing on that flank, I think. Applying more pressure. Just like Putin is here with their specialist penal troops. Encountering the Kettenhunde. I do like to see the F1 just remaining there entrenched. He's doing a pretty damn good job of it. A little F1 that could. Panzer 48 pushed down here on the southern flank. Jäger's trying to push alongside it. Another unique infantry available to SS Jäger. Pretty damn good light infantry fighting in rough terrain, so if they fight in light cover, they're actually pretty damn good at it. It's allowed the Panzer IV to push up pretty well here, and it's machine gun is doing a lot of work. But it gets hit by an H-85. And that's enough to destroy it. Heavy mortar starting to shell the Soviet positions. That's the Soviets need to consider getting a heavy mortar. Because it is the exact same heavy mortar. It was just using a stolen design. And not a lot is happening around here. It's kind of quiet on this northern front. It's mostly happening down here in the south. Given out the Soviet recon team preparing to move up here. Keep an eye on what's going on. As the Jägers are trying to get some ground back for the Germans. That'll be an easy approach for them though. There's some SS Fallschirmjägers moving up. They managed to actually get around the flank and kill the von Savicki. There's some Panzergrenadiers and Sturmgrenadiers pushing up. Germans have been quite aggressive now. T-345 is now starting to arrive, however. Looks like even went for a Soviet tank. An 85's unmasked can be a very big problem for the Germans later on. Oof. Very dangerous there. Just quickly trying to dig in. F1 is slowly pushing up here. Needs to be careful of that H-85. I don't think they can see it. And they don't know it's there. Oh, it bounced! That's gonna prompt the Panzer IV to pull back. It bounced again! Damn, lucky F1! Hot damn! I think it's gonna need some repairs. You know, the German lead infantry is fighting against the shock troopers out here. Not really a fight they can take. Just the shock troopers slowly advance. EP-45 supporting them. Also some T-54. That's a KV-8 actually trying to push for the center. Going into Kettenhunde. Oh, he was trying to run up to throw a Panzerknacker on it, I think. I think the Kettenhunde have Panzerknackers, but I might be mistaken. And the Germans need to bring their Panzerjägers over. Because that KV-8 could be a very big problem. Germans have laid some telemines though, so they are prepared. Ooh, that's not looking good for that small pack. Panzerjäger's taking the shot. Needs to quickly move, but now they're going to be in range of the KV-8. They're going to Panzerknacker it. Oh, they got a rocket on the side. Needs a Panzerknacker it, and they need the up. And that's the end of that KV. Now they just need to get out of there. That's how you do it. They lost some units, but they got the KV down. Germans are slowly losing ground. Building bravely. We also have a major on the front line for the Soviets. What's he doing all the way up there? Does he have a death wish? Capitana is also calling in some kind of big artillery strike. It's gonna be just a normal 122 fire mission. We'll force the Germans to back off as they flatten this part of the remaining town. Here comes the shells. Okay, that's completely flattening this things down here. Nothing left of this little town. Lots of explosions. As the Soviets are preparing to push again. Still threatening the German front line. Panzer IV F1 is a efficiency-free tank now. Very impressive. We also have this 242 here for the Staff Division. Gamma is just focusing on defending the flank. Another KV is being prepared by the Soviets. So we have another recon run coming overhead. Yeah, that is a recon run. Let's give the Germans an idea what's going on. Good idea, another 85 is pulling up. So more 85s are going to be arriving soon too. Jaegers and packs are being rolled forwards. Need to watch out for this 85. It's an 85 Ace actually. But the Ace has no heat, high explosive round I think, only a heat. So it's not as effective against infantry. Jaegers are trying to get some shots in. Need to get closer. So they are starting to take losses though. Yeah, they have to pull back. They're too costly infantry to just keep the fight like that. That's a lot of 85s showing up. Panther tank is being prepared by the Jaegers. And as the Jaeger does get the best version of the Panther with an infrared scope actually. With this going on, looks like the Soviets are actually pushing on the northern flank here. I realize there's not a lot to stop them. Some infantry is probing through. There's some Fontaviki, but they've been quite successful. Until that Stu shows up. Oh, they might be able to get close enough to the Stu. Never mind. But the heavy mortar does get destroyed. Not good for the Germans, that. More Kidnum shows up. That's correct, they do have the Panzerknacker. 85 Ace gets taken down here. Artillery bringing in the Germans, but we have the Panther on the field here. Oh, but it's in for a scope though, because it's a little bit too expensive for the Germans at the moment. But the Panther will certainly help. But several 85s now rolling onto the field. Stuk F8 and F1 is going to be in big trouble against these 85s. That's a lot of packs. Stuks are holding up. Panthers on the flank. F1 finally gets cleared out. 185 gets cleared out by the Panther. And with the Panther, I think the Germans have the means to actually push up here because a lot of the 85s are being destroyed here. And even 85s are going to have some issue penetrating the front of a Panther, but they do a higher amount of deflection damage. SU 100 is now being called in. And that can punch straight with the Panther, no problem. Has to pull back for repairs. Oh, they grabbed the Captain Panzer's wreck! And a light integrate. Oh, but it survives! Need to get that Panther back to get repaired quick. A heroic move there from the Soviets though, trying to grab that Panzer's wreck and fire. But it did not play out. It did not help them. Another KV showing up for the Soviets. More artillery landing around the German positions. They are doing their best with counter-barraging. I think the Soviets have a heavy mortar now. They have a heavy mortar back here. Also the Syscon is just being used as artillery pieces helps too. Fallschirmjäger are waiting on the flank again. We can charge before getting around. Or at least waiting a little bit. As the Panzergrenadiers are pushing there, and then the Fallschirmjäger spring out around the flank, tightening down the guards quickly. Now they can tie down the officers. Officers are very vulnerable out here. So they are out in the open. But the officers are not really meant to be frontline combatants. Not what their purpose is. Now the Jaegers coming into fortified positions. And we have a Panther ready for action again. Oh shit, that squad got killed by an 85 shell. Not even a high explosive round, I think. Big artillery strike going on here too. 85's going for it. They're gonna try to overrun the Panther. Oh, they need just one shell to penetrate. Oh, it's close! Oh my god, look at it! Smoke popped. 185 down. Artillery going in. It's going for a ram! It takes out it before he even rams it. If I was now deep behind enemy lines, it's not gonna last long. We have more artillery going in. He's gonna Panzerfaust it. It does penetrate! And 85 is still a menace. There we go, now it's gone. And now the KVA comes up behind him. We also have Soviet artillery guns being set up. The shelling has truly begun now. It's not looking good for the Germans. We're just scavenging the Panther. That's not the Panther, that's the 85. I guess they already scavenged the Panther. Getting some resources back is always nice. They lost practically everything. They can soon afford another Panther though, I think. Oh, they're gonna have to last almost 3 more minutes. Oh, that is not good. Especially when the KVA coming out on the side. Lane copper being tossed. Just trying to buy themselves some time. Oh, that was actually a good fight. They can get another Panther now. Driver injured. And Panzerfaust goes out. But the KVA is still there. There it goes. And instead of having T-54 trying to push up, pounding a Stu in a pack. Stu took a big hit there. That gets a good shot in return. German officers are fighting in the front line, not what they really are meant to do either.
We are now authorized to request more powerful units.
Double stock here for the light division to try and support. Provides some extra firepower. They have to deal with all these T-34s, which is not easy. But you're turning around and opening fire. It's a good shot there, actually. The stocks do a very high rate of fire. Here comes the SUs and the KV. SU takes out one of the stocks. I think that's the SU 100. Yes, it is. You have another Panther arriving now. Can take out the SU. It's a good shot there. It's another shot. Ah, but the SU backs off. Deflection damage. That's a good bit of deflection damage, actually. More artillery lands around the Germans. Lots of artillery. You have a Tiger tank arriving. Will that be enough to help the Germans hold the line? That's the question. We've had a lot of movement around here. It's been a very good fight so far. KV's about to push up here on the stock. Stock takes it out. We also have a command car. Not sure why that should be in the front. Just calling some kind of artillery strike. That's just going to go on in a recon run, but artillery's landing around it. But recon run is coming in. But give the Germans an idea what's going on. Tiger takes out the KV. Very short recon run though.
We need orders! The bunker is now a command center. Reinforcements are available.
The Tiger's now pushing up. It's being hit by a lot of small shells. And it's also being slowed by a flamethrower. Oh, and there's a good shot from the 85s. The 85s pushing up. They cleared out the Tiger. Cleared out the stock. There's too much here for the Germans to handle, I think. Command car gets cleared out. Alpha's doing his best here. I don't think the Germans can hold this position much longer. There's some more artillery probably about to come in. There's too much coming that way. F1 gets cleared out. Alpha's working overtime. It's not gonna last much longer. There it goes. And the Surge is able to push through now. That's not enough to stop them. Mthis is bravely being recruited again, but it's not gonna matter. I feel the Panzerfaust should do a little bit more, to be honest. I feel the Panzerfaust should be a guaranteed kill on practically any allied medium tank. Just in my opinion. I feel it's not doing enough against the 85s. Or even just a normal T-34s. The Panzerfaust should be something you fear. You should not want to get close. German infantry, in my opinion. Germans are in complete collapse now. So the Wehrmacht in the center is somewhat starting to push up. They're being kept at bay. Overall, the Germans have lost practically everything. And the Soviets just keep pushing with their T-34s. What can they do against this? Especially with all the artillery coming in too. They captured the Panther again here. Gets another good shot off before it gets cleared out again. I think the Soviets just need to target and destroy the Panther. And the Soviets just keep pulling in with more and more troops. I think it's over. They're about to completely collapse the German front.
Mechanized regimental HQ has been destroyed. A mobile command vehicle has been dispatched.
Yeah, this is the end. Bravely fought by the Germans, but the Surge just overran them. Good game. Hope you all enjoyed. I'll see you all next time, everyone. Bye bye.